it's Amanda again, and I was so looking forward to seeing everybody at the Dia de los Niños event this last Saturday, but everyone is safer at home right now. So, in honor of Dia de los Niños, we're going to do a special STEAM activity that you can do right from your home. We're going to make a rubber band car. Here's what you'll need: 2 straws, 4 toothpicks, a rubber band, and 4 bottle caps. Now, the bottle caps don't have to be the same height, but they do need to be the same width. Okay. You're also going to want to have a hot glue gun or some super glue, scissors, a hammer, and a screw or a nail, and a pin. If you don't have a pin, you don't actually need it, but I just think it makes things a little bit easier. So let's get started. The first step is you're going to take your straws, and if they're not the same height, you're going to want to trim them to make them the same height. I've already done this, so I had this little piece left over. And you're going to want to set that aside because we will need it later. So if you have 2 straws that are already the same height, trim about ½ an inch from the top of both of them and set it aside because we will need it. Okay? The next step, with your pin, you're going to take your 2 straws put together like this, and about ½ an inch from the top, you're going to run your pin from the side of one straw through to the other side of the other straw, like this. And that's just a guide. So then we can pull this out. And then you're going to take your toothpick and you're going to put your toothpick through these holes. Like this. And then about ½ an inch from there, you're going to do it again with your pin. And then you're going to turn it and ½ an inch from the bottom and then ½ an inch from that one. So it'll look something like this once you put all 4 of them through. So once you have this, you're going to take your scissors, and the 2 that are closest to the inside of your straw, you're going to trim. Like that. Like so. So now the 2 toothpicks on the sides that we didn't trim, this is what is going to be your axle for your wheels. So what I think is easiest is if you remove these and you take the screw or the nail and you're going to run that through these holes just to make them bigger so that we can get rid of some of the friction so we can get better range of motion for when our wheels are ready to go. And you'll do that to both sides, to all 4 sides, and then you can put your toothpick back in. And once you've done that with your screw, you'll notice that it's easier to get it in and you can actually spin it. So here's where our wheels are going to go. And with our wheels, we're going to use the bottle cap. You're going to use your nail or your screw and your hammer, and you're just going to make a hole at the top, like that. Try to get them centered. Some bottle caps already have a center divot, and that would be great to help you find the center. If not, you're going to need to eyeball it. But the closest to the center you get it, the better your axles are going to be for your wheels. Okay? Once you've done that to all 4 wheels, you can put them on your toothpicks, like so. And now our car is almost complete. We just have to make the mechanism with the rubber band to make it go. So here's where this piece that we cut off the straw is going to come in handy. You're going to cut the straw up the side on both sides so that you end up with two halves like this. We're only going to need one half. And you're going to use your hot glue gun. Be careful because it's hot. And if you're a kid, ask a parent for help. We're just going to put some glue inside. And then this is going to go on the back, not the axle, but the one inside. No, that was wrong. The axle, the back axle. And you're just going to fold it in half over the toothpick. And the hot glue should make it stick. And this is what it'll look like once you're done. So you're going to want to turn it, and if you see that it hits the other toothpick, you're going to want to trim it. Not too much, but just so that it doesn't hit. Like this. Once you have that, then you're going to take your rubber band. You're going to put it on, this one isn't going to go on the axle, but it's going to go on the opposite side of where you added your straw, and it's going to go on the inside toothpick. So you can actually fold your rubber band in half, put it through the two toothpicks, and then you'll get a loop on the other side. Get the bigger end towards the bottom in between your straws, and then you're going to put it inside that loop. So that your rubber band looks like this. And now your car is ready. So to make your car go, you're going to pull your rubber band to your flap and put this around your flap like this. And then you're going to twist and twist. And you'll see that it's creating tension in your rubber band. So when you let go, as long as there's not too much friction in your axles, your car should whiz by. So that's our activity for today. Thank you for joining us, and stay safe.